Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. I always wanted to say deck profile. No, today I'm gonna try something new. That is the how to play guide. So there are many guide tutorial videos out there, of course, but I also want to make my version. So I have here the main deck with the cards I'm gonna show you with the curve line. I have my dons here with the leader, so you can always see which deck is all about. And before we're going to start with the how to play guide of the Jewelry Bonney deck. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe and turn the notification bell on, and let's go. So it's about Jewelry Bonney, green leader with 5k power, 5 life with the ability. Once per turn on the opponent's attack, you can rest one of your active dons to rest one of your opponent's leader of character. So it is a very a turtle stall deck, but that is why I like it. I like defensive decks, and Jewelry Bonney, as long as he has certain cards, he will stay fireball. So now with the main deck, so Bonney at best is going second, so I'm gonna start off with 2 dons. So the first option we can do for 2 dons is play. What the hell? Yeah, here. The Searcher Jewelry Bonney. Well, her ability is one active don rest and put herself to rest. You can look at the top 5 of your deck to add 1 card to your hand and put the rest at the bottom of your deck. And also functions as a pseudo blocker because the longer this card stays on the field, the more searchers you will get. So that is always your first turn on the 2 dons. But the moment you go at 3, what you always can do is search for another copy. So you can use these 2 to play the other copy cap because Bonney can search Bonney. But if it stays that way, what I then always do is just put 1 don underneath and attack for 6. But let's say in the 4th turn, this card is KO'd. It needs to be gone. And with the 4th turn, there is 2 fireball options you can do. The first one is for 2, you can play Koshiro. Just a simple blocker, but with the ability that it can rest itself to protect all the characters from yours that has a slash attribute. So in this situation, it is a setup for a protection for the Cavendish. And then, of course, with 4, you just swing here once again for 6. But the other option is a 3-drop. That is the new Jewelry Bonney blocker. With the ability of on opponent's attack, once per turn, you can put 1 of your rested don as active. So how it works, opponent declares an attack. First, you put this don as active again, and then with the leader ability, you can rest it again to rest a character or a leader from the opponent's side of the field. So, the situation with this, with the 4th turn, you will always end up for attacking for 6 at this moment. And then you have 2 rested cards with 1 don active with the Koshiro. So you still have a leader ability. Or you can use all 3 of them to play the Bonney. And then on opponent's attack, you can put 1 active to use the leader ability again. Now, on the 5th don turn, there's only 1 obvious character that comes to play. That's the Cavendish. So Cavendish, of course, has the ability, when he enters the field, or when he attacks, and he's the only Cavendish on the field, you can put 2 of your rested dons as active again. So, let's just say this. Your first don card, so the 1, 3, 5. So at 3 don turn, you can play out the Bonney for 3. So you have still there to swing for 5. And then on the 5th don turn, with these 2 together, play this to get 2 to him back. And if Bonney remains still on the field in this situation, then you can play the Koshiro out of your hands. And then still in the opponent's turn, you still get these 2 combo from put 1 active and then rest to rest something from opponent's side of the field. But if we're doing this on a 6 Don turn, then there's another card we're going to play here for 3 Dons when this is still in play. And that is the Tashiki. So the Tashiki, of course, is an amazing 2k counter, but also an ability that can protect one other green character from a field removal ability by resting herself. So let's say these 2 is about to get Gravity Blade. I can still say Tashiki, okay, I use the ability to protect the Cavendish, so then only the Tashiki goes bottom of the deck. Let me put this card for the Tashiki. And then, of course, as I said, if it is your 6th on turn and you have this moment, you still have put 1 active, rest again to rest something else. So this is what it's going to look like on your 5th on turn with the setup. And this is your 6th on turn setup. Now, I'm going to put the steer here because I'm going to need that one for later. And now for the 7th Don, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. There was another play I used to like to do on the 7th Don turn, because the first one is for playing for 5. You had the Garrett, for example. And then, of course, Cavendish declares an attack. Put these 4 and then play these 4 for the Urush. But yeah, Urush is not a thing anymore. So all the possibility you can do is play the Koshiro. So you have the swing here for 6. So you leave 1 Don up for the ability. Or, as always, you have this on the field. So you don't have to worry about for Don management errors. As I said, you stay need to put here. For the new viewers, I'm a type of content creator that doesn't like to do scripts. So I like to do my stuff right on the bed. That's the real definition of doing live. But what do you do on the 5th Don turn? So let us say again, we have used these 5 to play out the Carrot, attack with the Cavendish, and then you have here 5 Don left. Well, in this specific moment, the only logical 5-drop character now in this game is the blocker Bonney, because the moment you do this, you have a total of 8, more than 8 rested cards on the field. So she will trigger from drawing 2, trash 1 of your hand, and put 1 rusted Don as active. So you still have your leader ability set up with Strongboard. Alright. But what we're actually also do at that moment, at the 8th on turn, if it is, you can do something else, is to play the Mihawk. Of course, with this ability, 4 Dons goes active. Yeah, then I don't know myself yet what I always do with this situation, because if it works out, I always have something like I will put them like so. The moment I always drop a Mihawk at 8, I always have a situation like this, like it is between the blockers, it is one of these 2, or I have them both. But I think what I then usually do, if I try, because this one will give me 2 Dons back, so you have here a 6. This already declared the attack, so you still can play out the Bonney here then, because there's still gonna be a total more than 9 rest the Dons at your side of the field, and then put one active. That is one thing I mostly like to do. And then also all the possibility, that's more of the late game. Let's say you have a good management, then this one is away, is then playing the kid. So what kid does, for a total of 8 dons, I'm gonna put the dons nicely here. With 1 don underneath him, he can rest himself. Then for the rest, as long as he stays rested with the don underneath, he's the only one that can't be attacked. But the moment he uses his ability to rest himself, he's also allowed to play a character from your hand with a 3-dropper or lower. So it can be a Tashiki for protection, Koshiros, and this for the blockers. So, but usually the moment I always play the kit, I usually always also have like something like a Mihawk next to it. So you have a nice fort castle to protect your kit, because many matchups in this format, like if kit is on the field with good defense, is usually over for the other side. So, what do we do? A Denton turn. Well, the other Denton, excuse me, we have the possibility to play out the Shanks, Sora right now. For example, to play matchups like NL and actual on the Denton. We have Doflamingo. So that's how to say, with the Shanks together with the Sora, they're both and 9 don turn. But this becomes already amazing to play out at 9 when you have this Bonney on the field. Because you still play out for 9, and then with her you still get 1 don back to use the leader ability. And then same goes with the Denton turn with Doflamingo. Because play out for 10 is still getting a don back to use the ability to rest more. So if you have another copy of Doflamingo in your hand, you just keep spamming them out. Yeah. And then there was one card I forgot to mention with the kit. That's the Mage. Just when he enters the field, there are 6 or more rested cards on the field. You get to draw 1, trash 1 off your hand. So good for a card filter. An amazing combo at the piece next to Usa's kit. Let's see. Where is he? Yeah, with him. Because the moment you play him out together with the Mage, you need to build defense in your hand to protect your kit. And then, of course, the winner, the Hody Jones, because he just finished games for you in green decks. So that was my non-scripted how to play guide for Jewelry Bonney. I did see some errors, but I'm still going to upload this because it's nice to have now a little community of 109 subscribers. Thank you to you all. I love you guys so much for subscribing me. And let's work these new ideas out together with the how to play guides. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Like the video, comment your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe for more upcoming videos like this. I hope to do so because I think this is going to be very useful. And turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming uploads of mine. And as always, be awesome, stay awesome, and until next time, bye bye.